Looking for help with course design and installations? A new disc or other accessories for your game? Well, OzDiscs has a huge range of all disc golf equipment in stock. 5% of each sale goes back to support your local club through their rewards program. Also, did we mention they have next day shipping? Well, jump online and check out OzDiscs now at www.ozdiscs.com.au. For over 10 years, the Flying Disc Store has stocked Australia's largest range of flying disc products. From disc golf discs and bags to ultimate frisbees, throw and catch discs and dog discs, the Flying Disc Store has everything you need. As part of our support of the Tee-Off, the Flying Disc Store would like to provide Tee-Off listeners with 5% off any purchase in the store. Just use the code TEEOFF5 when checking out to get your discount. Visit www.flyingdiscstore.com.au today to grab a deal. And if you have any questions, be sure to contact their friendly staff. And welcome back to the Tee-Off, an Australian podcast about the awesome sport of disc golf. My name is Paddy Robinson. I'm here with Timmy Bowen, and this is episode 91. Timmy, it's been a big week for you, mate.
Yeah, mate, I've been in every single state except WA to this point, so in a week.
Yeah, playing disc golf?
Not a single frisbee has been touched. Just been working, grinding. Work's booked like the busiest week of the entire year leading up to Eruption, so thank you for that.
Yeah.
I've had no throws. But I just locked in. I'm going in a day early to Eruption, so I'll spend one day learning how to throw frisbees again and then one day practicing the course properly. It'll be good.
Do you know what? Timmy No Throws is, I think you could be a little bit of a dark horse coming into this, mate.
Hey, look.
Body feeling a bit refreshed.
We'll see how
there a day early.
We'll see how we go, mate. I couldn't help but notice that I am smack bang one place out of the cut line. If you have a look at the top 40% on rating, I'm like 40.1%, so just outside. So, dark horse to make the cut. We'll see. Wait and see.
Oh, you got the cut, mate. Who's in front of you? Oh, we'll see who's in front of you.
A lot of good players. And there's actually a lot of good players behind me as well. So, I don't just have to beat one person. I've got to beat a lot of them.
That's all right. Oh, well, yeah, as you said, it's Eruption week, and we're getting in early. I think last episode we said that we do this, and we actually stuck to it. So look out. Breaking the trends.
Kudos to us, mate. It takes a lot of work squeezing it into our calendars at this point of the time.
But yeah, it is Eruption week. We're getting pretty excited. Tim, you're heading over early. I'm heading there myself on Wednesday, so getting pretty keen. Packing the trailer. We're doing some camping, taking the fam. It's always a good week, Eruption week.
Very good week. So glad we didn't get the weather we had this exact week because it's been mental out there. But
yeah, we'll talk a little bit about that later, actually. Yes, very, very excited. So we're going to be doing a bit of a Eruption recap a bit later on. We've got Ryan Nicholson coming on to give us a little bit of an update on the course because there was a bit of wild weather, so we're keen to hear about that. But before we go into anything else, we've got some news. So let's go straight into it.
What's news around the world, around Australia? What's news? What's happened and who's spoken?
All right, Paddy, here's a public service announcement. Cancel your Disc Golf Network subscriptions. Season's over, mate. We just had the Disc Golf Pro Tour playoffs, the 10th Disc Golf Pro Tour Championship presented by Barbasol, which is shaving cream for those wondering. Actually, and, mate, you're going to be... Emil be thankful. No more early mornings.
Oh, yeah. It's, I mean, we're up at 5 anyway. But
with the kiddos.
With the kiddos, but yeah.
Maybe George liked daddy time watching disc golf.
I know Fred did.
Okay.
Actually, yeah. Actually, I did see a little clip during the week about, I reckon a 3 or 4 year old going up to Calvin and saying, "You're my favourite disc golfer." And, yeah, Calvin gives him a little, but...
Oh, thanks.
Thank you. Really?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, look, it was went off with a bit of a bang, the Pro Tour Championship. How did you feel, Tim? Were you a little bit exhausted going into it and like, oh, I'm a bit disc golfed out, or did you glue to the TV?
I actually was disc golfed out. Didn't watch. I think there was other sport on. I think I was watching F1 instead of Disc Golf Pro Tour playoffs. I actually caught it on Jomez like yesterday.
Yeah. On our disc golf podcast.
Yeah, that's it. Right up to date. It was good to watch some Jomez. I actually watched post-produced stuff for ages.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Yeah. And I managed to stay spoiler-free because I've been a bit out of it with work and whatnot, so it was good. Yeah, but I don't really know how to feel about this one because, like, we've got Worlds, we've got European Open, we've got the majors. What's this one?
Yeah, mate, this is... It should be the pinnacle, but it doesn't really... I don't know. I've got to admit, like being across the other side of the world, it doesn't feel like it, it's...
I know, it's weird.
Hyped.
It should be. Because it's like the biggest pay packet of the year. Like the winner got 30K.
Well, you've also come off USDGC too. So you're always, I don't know, you're a bit pinnacled out after that. It's a tough act to follow. But
it's just, I don't know, it's weird. And maybe it's because we're out of the loop a little bit, but I had no idea who was on what score starting this one and all that sort of stuff. And I didn't really get it... Like, because the players really care about USDGC and they really care about Worlds and European Open. Don't really get the sense that this one's top of the list, but it probably should be. They get paid a lot for it. So,
I mean, I think the nice thing about it feels like for some of them, it's a little bit of a victory lap. Mm-hmm. I mean, you can, if you make the cut to get into this, let's go all the way down in the MPO, Adam Hammers. Dead last, and he takes home $2,000. So, he's hitting that point. You're getting some money. So, I think Cat Merch was in the FPO. So, I mean, it's nice to see these big names out there. Like, yes, okay, they're all jumping in, they're competing, but at least, for a pro, they're there rocking up, they're still getting paid.
Yeah.
Which is a nice thing about it. But, I mean, if you do win the whole thing, you're taking home a pretty healthy packet of $30,000.
Yeah, that's big money.
Pretty healthy. Yeah, so Missy didn't get up. I think maybe we'll start with the FPO.
Why not, shall we? Holland Hanley had a 4-shot win over, listen to this, Paddy, Paige Pierce.
Ooh.
Second place.
Ooh.
Silver Saarinen in third place and Sophia Donica rounding out the top 4.
Is it, I think it's Donecki?
Donecki? I'm calling her Donica.
Donica?
Way cooler.
She's
my favourite.
I did meet her. I should probably know.
Just too scared to talk to her because she could actually lift you up and bash you up?
Yes.
She's an absolute unit, mate.
Love
it.
Mate, like at the World Teams, when we looked around, we're like, oh, okay, these guys are athletes.
Yeah.
They're really cool. Anyway, Paige Pierce. Mm-hmm. Is that the most money she's won in a while?
She had a win a couple of weeks ago, so maybe not quite, but $15K for second place. And Holland picking up the big 30. That's good money for FPO in particular, isn't it?
Well, Timmy, I kind of saved this for a little bit later on, but I'm just going to mention it very briefly now. I was going to say that's a big pay packet that's probably going to help him out. That could make or break someone's 2026.
Oh, big time. That's touring money.
We've just seen like a few names say that they're dropping out. Next year.
We've got that on the docket for after the recap. So,
but yeah,
this is a good point. Good point with the cash.
Yeah.
We'll get to that. I'll just brush through MPO. So, Calvin Heiberg had a 3-shot win over Aaron Gossage and Isaac Robinson, with Luke Taylor and Ezra Robinson rounding out the tie 4th place. Yeah. And, mate, this was absolute drama. If you haven't watched it, it's worthwhile going back and checking out the Jomez coverage. It was lead changes galore. Gossage had a huge lead at one point.
Yeah.
And it all came down to hole 14, which they changed. This is the course we played Worlds at.
Yeah.
And that's the hole that was it Proctor had that infamous rollaway, spit out rollaway.
Yeah. And what's it? Nicholas Antilla.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's still.
So they tried to change it so that it'd be dramaless, and it was anything but, mate. It was insane drama. And we got the scoop from Gossage on the Tour Live podcast. He went into this hole. I think we had 4 shots and ended up like tied after that.
Yeah.
He reckons he had 4 bad breaks. Mm-hmm. So first one, he slipped on the tee pad.
Yeah,
it's not really
because it was wet in that last round. Yeah,
it's not really a bad break.
Yeah,
that's on you.
Yeah,
but anyway, he slipped on the tee pad, nose up.
That could happen to anyone. So
exactly. Went OB.
Yep.
Then he got a time violation. So he went through a whole thing where like he couldn't actually exactly say when his time started because he went OB. So he went up to where he got marked OB. He put his mini down because he came in a metre from that OB mark. Is that marking your lie? Because after that, he then went back about 10, 15 metres or whatever to get a better line, which you're allowed to do, and then put his mini down again. Is that marking your lie? In any case, he did that, and then he realised he left his bag at his original lie, so he had to go back and get it, and then have the shot.
I think if I was on the card, I wouldn't, from where he put it down the second time.
Yep. So he took 30 seconds from that point, but all up, he took about 2 minutes.
Like 2 minutes, yeah.
And look, we all saw the shot. This is the shot that caused so much controversy. He went a big hyzer. He reckons the wind dropped it, which is his third bad break. Yeah. But I mean, that's just on you, really. Again,
that hurts. Yeah.
Anyway, he's hit the rocks, which it's an island green, and the rope is on the right side of these rocks, and he's hit like the middle of the rock. So theoretically, he's crossed that line and he's gone inbounds, but he's hit the rocks and then bounced out.
And they pushed him to the drop zone.
And they pushed him out. And this is how it went down.
Oh, no, he didn't get to advance the drop zone.
He didn't get to advance. Yeah. So Ezra Robinson did the exact same thing, hit the rocks, OB, and he got to advance. But this is how it went down for Gossage. So he walked all the way up to the drop zone because Calvin and everybody said, hit rocks, you crossed. And that puts you at the drop zone, C2 putt for whatever. That's where Ezra went from. And Gossage is there with his putter ready to go. And then the spotter says, no, you didn't cross.
Yeah, right.
He said, Ezra crossed, you didn't cross. And Goose was like, you sure? And he's like, yep, didn't cross. So then he went all the way back down the hill and took the shot. And he's flustered at this point. He's had to walk all the way up the hill. And then he's had to go all the way back down the hill. And he's like, I'm running out of time, and he's like lost his breath, and he's just had a time violation. He's already flustered from that, so he had to throw that. Yeah. And he put it to C2 and missed that putt and took like a triple bogey. So it was just a complete capitulation on camera, and he was not handling it with grace. Fair to say. But look,
to be honest, like I did see a few people talking about him, getting fiery and sort of talking with TDs and that sort of stuff. Fair play to the guy, to be honest. Like, I think your card's made that call. You can argue it out. Like, he's frustrated, but
the card didn't make the call. This is a question I want to ask you, Paddy. Like, is it okay to trump the spotters?
100%.
I reckon 100% too. Yeah. And I've heard Uli say this a lot. Like, it's the card's call.
Yeah.
And if there's any doubt, it's benefit to the player.
Yeah.
And that, like, Goose should have put his foot down and argue.
Yeah.
But that might be his fifth blunder on that hole.
Yeah.
Because Calvin clearly said it crossed. They all thought it crossed. And he made the point. He's like, if we weren't on lead card, we wouldn't have had the spotter. Oh, no, he would have had the spotter. He's like, if we weren't on lead card, they wouldn't have made that call, he reckons. And they would have just played on.
Yeah. He wouldn't have had the footage to run back and see it.
And he wouldn't have had the time violation as well.
Yeah.
But look, in any case, he blundered and he really lost his cool after that. And look, I just felt for the guy because I can definitely relate. And you could just see on his face, like he hadn't had any sleep the night before. He looked wired.
Yeah.
And once you've been flustered and you feel like you're getting these horrible breaks, and not only that, like Isaac Robertson got some amazing breaks.
Yeah, true.
He just got like absolutely blessed on that hole.
Yeah.
And it all just, when you see someone getting great breaks and you're getting horrible breaks and the pressure got to him, he just lost his cool, which was disappointing to see. But he came out and apologised for it. So
yeah. And look, I think after all of that, he does say on the pod as well, he's like, look, even if those breaks had gone right, he's like, I still don't know whether I would have beaten Calvin because, I mean...
Calvin was cooking. He was cooking.
Final 9 was insane.
Yeah. And he parred 18. He probably could have birdied that. He just played it for par because he had the win wrapped up. Some of the throws he threw...
The eagle, man. Like,
yeah, that eagle was unreal.
And that hole that...
hole
was
16.
It 16 that he birdied?
When he carried the OB. It's like a big OB carry, which... and apparently they had a ripping headwind. And he just throws like 550 feet... inbounds, just insane. So kudos to Calvin. Good to see him get a win.
Yeah, it was good to see Isaac back up there too, to be honest. I know I'm not, maybe he hasn't had the most successful year, like especially like going into Worlds and sort of dropping a bit. So it's good to see him podium with, his first year with Latitude. So, yeah.
He did have some absolute full shanks in that last round. Like some proper, like, what the hell did I... Like MA1 sort of stuff. Stuff I'd do. Just like nose up, float it straight OB. Yeah. Weird stuff.
Yeah. And, mate, I want a quick mention. Eagle McMahon sitting in 7th. I thought he was going to drop out. I think I announced that. But he played and taken a top 10, which is pretty awesome. I think he was in that top 10. He was rated at 9th coming into it. So, yeah, pretty solid from Eagle, which is good to see.
If I put that on my 2026 wish list, just a fit Eagle with a good elbow flicking forehands again, because he should be up there challenging each week. He's so good.
I don't like he's at Simon level of skill, but he doesn't have all the commitments of these older boys. So I want to see him out there. Like he could be slaying this.
He's better than Simon with the forehands, so just needs to get that elbow healthy.
Anyway,
we've dwelled on Disc Golf Pro Tour Championships too much. We need to move over to the Aussie stuff. I'll kick us off. We had the Snowy Mountains Marathon 2025, run by Tom Tulip up in Jindabyne. Aussie D had a win, 4 shots over Clayton Beck. MA1, Bradley Dostal had a win over Jeff Halbrin. MA40, Angelo Arcadiacono. That's a cool name. FA40, Carol Hartley. MA50, Roland Kashula. MA2, Brenton Daly. MA3, Kasham Khan. MA4, Bao Duong. And FA4, Anna Mullins. Shout out to that crew and shout out to some of those cracking surnames.
All right, and then we had the Spring Sling in the ACT, which actually wrapped up, hot off the press, wrapped up just today, Tim.
There you go. And tidy 71 players, if you don't mind.
Extremely tidy.
Just a one-dayer.
The wind looks, weather looked all right up there, actually. Yeah, we're getting the current weather update here through the PDGA too, Tim. How spoiled are we? Jade Brady. There's a name we haven't said for a while, Tim.
Where's he been?
I think he's just been hanging out. I think he was a little bit injured, but I think he's well and truly over that. Well, he definitely was over the tournament today. Come out firing, Tim, with a 6-stroke win over Zach James. But Jade Brady shoots a 10.24 and a 10.19 back-to-back. That's pretty solid.
He's not on the list for Eruption.
Yeah, I did notice that.
What's going on there? Jade, pack your 5 discs, come to Eruption and whoop our backsides, mate.
He'd just sleep in his car.
Absolutely.
I'll miss seeing that absolute beast of a 4-wheel drive.
It better not be because, there's spots. I'll chat to Ryan Nicholson, word him up we'll speak to him later.
All right. And then, there was Zach James and then Dan Frost coming in third there. In the MP40, we had Ruben Berg take a very solid win there. He must have snuck up for that round. Oh, I didn't hear anything about Spring Sling, Tim. Could have been there. Anyway, MA1 was Dean Parrott by 3 strokes. FA1 was Sarah Moore. MA40, Peter Bly. FA40 was Julia Smith. MA50 was Dean Cartwright. FA50 was Janet Cartwright. Oh, nice one in the Cartwright family. MA2 was Brenton Daly. MA3 was Phil Rosa. MA4 was Christopher Gap, and MJ15 was Reed Taylor.
Well done. We're moving over to the City of Burnie Open in Montello, Tasmania. MBO Sam Rubok had a win. MA1 was a battle of the Eds, Ed Hasline versus Ed Lancaster, and Ed Hasline got the win with a score that would have won MPO. So well done, Ed. MA40 John Slowbomb. MA50 Chris Wright. MA2 Bradley Smith. FA3 Grace Irwin.
Oh, we got a girl.
Ooh. Good to see her out there throwing.
Yes.
And MA4 Logan Butt.
Logan Butt.
Let it go, Paddy. We don't need a dad joke there.
He's just, he's at the bottom.
He'd be the butt of all jokes, wouldn't he? Oh, I couldn't
bottom
help
on
myself.
the list. All right. Then we head over west to Oktoberfest 2025. So taking out the win in MPO was Blake Houston over Alex Canaston on the Mundaring track. Pretty solid there from Blake. 2 strokes. Did we see? Did he make some post about it? Was this like some kind of highest round or rated round or something that Blake's had?
I think he's third time spring slinger.
Third time. All right, and shoots a handy 10.11 followed by a 10.37. He is the king of Mundaring for a reason, Tim.
I think he's not back-to-back champs. I think someone, I can't remember who it was, chirped up and said, you're lucky last year's champ wasn't there. So...
Then over into the MP40 was Noisy takes a win by 5 strokes over Pat Wilson. FP40 was Joanne McCamish. MA1 was Dan McCormick, 1 stroke over David Robinson. Very nice. MA40 was Jason McCormick. MA50 was Mick Cansey. Nice one, Mick. MA60 was Kim Holmes. There's 3 in the MA60, Tim. Look out. MA2 was Cameron Humpleby. Quite a few in the MA2 with no PDGA ratings. Come on, guys. FA2 was Rachel Bunting. 5 in the FA2, Tim, as well. Very solid. MA3 was Leah Manning taking out a win by 1 stroke.
Nice,
He's done
Leah.
that a few times. Nice.
Been a good season.
FA3 was Crystal Goscombe, and then MA4 on his own was Matt Francis. Nice one. And he DNF'd, so don't worry about that.
Still counts, mate. He played part of the round, I guess. Last one for the Aussie stuff, Paddy. We've got Reigns and Chains 2025 presented by Banger Financial.
Actually, just briefly, I spoke to Freddie about what a banger is.
Okay.
I was like, hey, Fred, do you want me to put on a banger?
Okay.
And now he's asking... hey, Dad, can we listen to some bangers?
Some bangers.
Oh, yeah, mate. Here comes some fire. chuck over the aux cord.
On the topic of fire, Liam Brunelli Brondex chalked up his second MPO win with a one-shot win over Aussie D and Reese Wiz in top 3.
That's a nice little payday.
Very nicely done, Liam. Then we had Olatunji Akbosani with a win in MP40. MA1 was James Davenport. FA1, Kyrie Kubikine. MA40, Albert Munoz. FA40, Julius Smith. MA50, Simon Smith. And MA2, Andre Shapansky. MA3, Chris Stanford. And MA4, Dave Carmichael. Shout out to all those crew that got around the Reigns and Chains, which was TD'd by Ben N Kennedy. Ben4N Kennedy. That's a cool name.
Timmy,
Really
you
good
got
work with that for a nickname.
You got
Ben
all the fun names there, mate. Well done. All right. So I think that leads us into...
So one more thing just on the docket before we
hang
move on, Paddy.
Yeah.
I saw a post earlier in the week on Disc Golf Fanatic, and it was by a guy I met at AmWorld's, Kev Fodry, who does some great stuff with Cardinal Disc Golf.
Yeah.
Worthwhile checking out on Instagram. He's very good on the old socials. But he mentioned that roughly 70% of the pro field will need to renew their contracts this off-season.
Ooh.
And he reckons there's going to be a lot of people stepping away because the contracts, we kind of had a bit of a contract boom during COVID and whatnot when just disc golf money was skyrocketing. And I feel like a lot of people are pulling the pin because the contracts that they're getting now aren't enough to keep them going. So he reckons there's already 2 dominoes that have fallen. James Proctor and Ben Calloway have announced that they're not doing touring the Disc Golf Pro Tour next season.
Yeah.
And he reckons there's more to come.
Yeah, right. Who do you think's on your list, Tim?
Oh, I mean, it's just your fringe players that maybe, sadly, like a lot of them can really compete at the absolute top level, but they're not consistent enough and they're not sort of going to get those big contracts. But it's players like, I want to say like your Austin Turners, your
Presnell?
Presnell's probably one. Yep.
Yeah. There's probably a few with like competing. Like I feel like Corey Ellis as well. He might be one who like he'll still be around, but I mean, be married now and all that sort of stuff. Like,
it's that
Chris
sort of run of players. I was thinking Clemens as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mason Ford.
Luckily, Hannah's probably making enough money for both of them in FPO. Yeah, Mason Ford. There's plenty of names. I think that's what you'll see is those like more established players that are maybe like late 20s, pushing 30s. They're going to sort of say, you know what, maybe a regular job's the way to go at this point. We might see an influx.
Up more local stuff.
Yeah,
like,
they might do that. It might be the local Warriors.
Yeah.
And then we might have an influx of just the young crew who are like, you know what, getting paid $1,000 a month to, finish in the cut line at a disc golf tourney is good enough for me. I'm happy to live in my car and eat bananas. Sort of your Carter Aarons type, all your young blokes.
Well, here's one for you, Tim. Is the Disc Golf Pro Tour, is it too long?
I mean, I don't know. I don't really see the logistics of it. So I don't really see going state by state, whether it's set up in a way that's ergonomic and easy for the crew to get around. I know we have like West Coast swing and East Coast swing and stuff like that, but it does feel like there's a lot of flying between states.
There's a lot. It seemed like lots of travel, lots of time.
Yeah. It's kind of tricky. You can shorten it by making tournaments go every week, but that's a big demand on the players to get between different events and have the practice rounds and have the extra rounds they need to play to actually perform.
Yeah.
But yeah, it does feel like it's a bit of a drag, to be honest. I know all of the players have so far wrapped up their season, on Instagram, whatever, saying like, I'm just keen to do nothing for a few weeks.
Yeah.
Does feel like a long one. So I don't know. I don't know what the answer to that is. But I don't know. This seems like a bit of an issue, the fact that contracts are up for renewal and we're going to lose some of our favourite players that we've grown to love over the last few seasons.
Hopefully that doesn't mean that there's a few, like there's FPO as well that drop off too, because obviously, some of those pay packets aren't as big as the MPO.
I feel like with no KT or KL, you sign up for it.
You'd be jumping in.
Mate, that's it. Get in. This is the time to get paid. I mean, Holland Hanley just got 30K.
Yeah, true.
So she's not going anywhere next season.
Yeah.
But,
interesting. See what 2020
tricky one.
6 brings.
Yep. Just thought I'd mention that there because it's definitely one to watch.
Yeah. All right. I think we're going to get Ryan Nicholson on the phone and have a quick chat about the Eruption and what sort of happened this week and how the course is looking.
And hole 9. I need to ask him about hole 9, Paddy. Please get him on. I need to please explain.
We just called to have a chin wag. We just called to have a chat with friends. We just called to talk some disco and to catch up on the latest disco trends.
All right, and on the phone got Ryan Nicholson all the way from South Australia. Ryan, it's Eruption week. This is our Eruption episode. How you going, mate? How's the week looking?
Good. Thanks, boys. How we doing?
Yeah, very well, right. I'm super, super keen, mate. The weather's been shithouse here, though. Excuse the French. And we're very worried about the course. Can you give us a little bit of a reassurance that the crater is still alive and well?
Yeah, well, as you know from last year, we copped a bit of punishment weather-wise with a lot of damage, and we haven't seen quite the scale of that this year. But, only a few days ago, we had a couple of big trees come down with the wind that's come through, and it's definitely going to probably make hole 17 a bit easier.
Hole 17.
Hole 17. Ooh, interesting.
Par 5.
Yeah, okay. So
that little section's been hit. Hey?
I think there was a photo getting around on the socials. So roughly whereabouts did that tree come down, right? Like, describe it to us.
So as you play through into the trees, and there's that low ceiling as you enter, that doesn't exist anymore.
Oh no!
Pretty much the one tree in the middle of the fairway before you get to the basket.
Okay, all right. So Ryan, that wouldn't mean that you've added a whole bunch of out of bounds in that area, have you? I hope not.
Not a whole bunch.
I wouldn't worry too much about that tree, Rye, because I was already throwing 8 by the time I got to that tree anyway. So the damage was done, mate.
No, it certainly might be, a little bit extra paint on the ground.
Any danger of that, like, overhanging shrubbery on the right side of hole 18 on that island green? Any chance that one's been demolished?
That's actually, I think that is actually a bit thinner this year.
Oh, good.
Okay. All right.
So,
but there's still a little there, so yeah.
Okay, all right. I like it. All right. So we did also see, Rye, that Michelle sent out the caddy book. Now, Timmy, you were pretty hot. I think it might have only just been sent for about 5 minutes, and then Tim was straight into the boys' chat. So,
Rye, I'll give you one guess as to the topic that I sent through to the boys' chat.
Oh, it would have nothing to do with hole 9.
Oh, what a guess, mate. So, look, we need to come up with a nickname for hole 9. We've got some less than PG-13 rating names for it.
I've already thought of one.
Okay.
But, like, I was a big fan of Sailor Moon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, it's the Sailor Moon symbol.
Sailor Moon, because I often I sail straight past that basket and sail into OB. It looks like I might be doing that again, Rye. What have you done to it?
The picture looks like the goddamn Loch Ness Monster. But right, talk us through. So if no one's seen the caddy book, hole 9, it's the shorty. So it's a tricky
Shorty
hole.
downhill.
Basket's on the slope. It's been in recent tourneys played as an island green, and calling it an island green right now would be selling it short. So right, talk us through it.
Yeah, so last year's Eruption didn't play with an island last year, and all the dense vegetation on the right side played as OB, but really it was a pretty easy hole. And I wanted to amend that. So we've been using, like Tim just said, we've been using islands at some of the other events like the Rumble and the Craig Lakes Classic, and I kind of didn't want to just do an island. And I wanted to try and find, what I'm going for is looking. If you
look, you haven't. I hope you haven't been listening to those stroller boys and just think, we'll just put hazard and OB everywhere. You haven't done that to a whole course, at least.
Not to a whole course. No.
Yeah.
No. I want to. I want to make players make a choice when they're standing on the tee and give them different choices and tempt them to. If you play aggressive, you're potentially bringing bogey into play.
Yep.
But even if you lay up or you don't execute your shot, then I'm trying to go for it. If you've found hazard off the tee or found that centre moon OB, now you're standing mid C2 and with a decision to make about whether to run it or not.
Okay, so is there a drop zone, or if you're out of bounds, it's last in?
Yeah, normal OB rules apply.
Yeah, okay.
No
So if
drop zone.
you land in that OB and you come back to where you're last inbounds, the hazard is technically inbounds, right? You play it from the hazard. Right.
That's correct.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Making me learn the rules, Rye. I don't appreciate that.
And Rye, we're looking at a photo of it now. The circle that is inbounds.
Look, for those that may not have seen it.
It looks like a pupil.
For those that may not have seen it, there is a ring of hazard. And then there is a inner circle, which is
crescent moon.
It's 67.6% OB and 33.3% inbounds. That's the best way I can describe it. What's the actual inbound, the size of the inbounds target that we're aiming for?
33%. How
pupil.
big?
How big is the pupil? That's very nicely put, Paddy.
Yeah, no, it plays. It doesn't. Yeah, it's a bigger green than how it looks on the tee sign. I can assure you of that.
Okay.
There's plenty of landing space, but you're going to have to execute for sure.
Okay.
I like the OB very long though, because it just means that I can ace run it, and if I go miles OB, I come back to at least C2 hazard by the looks of things, which is the play.
That's right. You'll have about an 18 metre putt to save.
Sounds good. Last time I played this hole, I threw two of the most perfect forehands, and one hit the bottom of the pole and rolled to C2, and the other one just landed 7 metres left of the basket and rolled to be 20 metres right at the basket. And I canned both C2s to save par, if you don't mind. So
okay. Let's go. That's why it's not keeping you up at night.
I'm just running it. I'm just ace running it, and I'll wait for my card mates to tell me what score I need to put in afterwards and finish with it.
Actually, I've got one last hole 9 question. To mark all the OB, you're not putting core flute up, are you, Rye?
No core flute. Not this year.
Okay.
Yep.
So flags galore?
So flags?
No, just line marking.
So there's line marking, good. So there's nothing to interrupt to hit Tim's disc when he's about to slide into bounds or anything. I'm not going to hear any more about hole 9 after. I'm sure I'm probably going to hear more.
Oh, you'll hear it, mate.
But yeah.
There's one tourney I played with a cat played this tourney as well, and she bloody beat me on this hole. So this hole's got my measure. I don't know.
Got your number.
I love it. It's a good hole.
Actually, well, yeah. So that's enough about hole 9. I think there's a few, let's say, shorter, more gettable holes on the course outside of hole 9. So it's nice to maybe have a bit of a play with run one Rye and make it a little bit more challenging, bit more score separation.
But the rest of the course, Paddy and I were just saying, Rye, so good that it's just, we know it's a known commodity. We know what we're getting when we go to Eruption. Besides the trees getting knocked down,
Yeah.
You haven't tinkered, changed everything. It's all sort of set and forget. It's so good. We really appreciate that.
We're aware we're on we've got a pretty good formula in place, so not trying to completely reinvent the wheel, but just little tweaks. We watch the footage, watch the pros go through and that kind of thing, and I just take note of, for example, on hole 12, we've now put in a Mando, so you can't do the big spike height just over the top.
That was the other little change I saw coming into it. So it's now it's either straight shot or forehand now, would you say?
That's right. I want to challenge the big arm players a little bit more than just a basic spike heighter.
Yeah, I like that. Good boy. On the big arm players note here, I want to tip. Who are you tipping in MPO? So you got Dave Perry, Blake House and Lukey Bain. You got Chili Dog, Austin Dog, Paddy Dog, Dill Dog. There's a lot of dogs in that top 8. Who do you like for the win?
Well, I'm willing to put my money on Aussie D not taking it down this year because I've just received notice that he won't be. He's a late withdrawal.
No, Aussie D out.
Hot off the press.
Is he being replaced with Jade? Because we saw Jade's not on there either. We'd love to see Jade rock up.
I'm just getting updates from Michelle.
Right, this is hot off the press.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he had withdrawal early on a while back.
Bugger.
That's a shame.
But geez, like it's great to see the names of we've got Dylan in there, like you said, and
straight out of the retirement village.
Perry,
I'm picking him up.
Yeah.
On Wednesday.
Geez, Bainey and Bainey. Look, Bainey, he's already here. He's already
Ooh, okay.
Doesn't surprise me. Sorry,
I bumped into Bainey and Chris Finn doing the rounds this afternoon. So those boys are getting into it.
Sorry, I fell silent for a moment there, Rye, because with that news of Aussie D being pulled out, I am now smack bang on the 40% cut line according to rating, which that's a lot of pressure. I was enjoying being outside of that cut line. Now there's pressure for me to make it.
Yeah. Well, you're just going to have – that's it, Tim. Like, and on that, it's something Michelle and I, it's a new thing that we haven't dabbled at before, doing cuts, but we're keen to try the 4-day event and introduce the cuts and hope it really adds a little bit more more excitement for the to be battling out in the top 3.
Absolutely, it does, mate. We're absolutely wrapped with the cut. Stressed to so stressed about it the last few weeks.
Yeah,
and I put in no practice to relieve that stress. So actually, I love it.
I got to admit, I've not thought much about it, but I think my wife is thinking more about it because she keeps saying, she's like, so if you miss the cut, we can hang out on Sunday then. You don't have to play disc golf on Sunday. Is that right? Like, yeah, that's yep. Okay. That'd be good, wouldn't it?
I know. Budgie sent through a forecast earlier in the week and there was like 50 mil of rain projected for Sunday at one point. And I was like, oh, what a shame. I missed the cut. Looks like that forecast is cleaned up though. This is probably going to be the best weather we've had for an eruption.
Yeah, looking good. And it's funny, I've even had the same sentiment from Michelle as TD. She's keen to get her assistant TD available on the Sunday as well.
Yeah. Awesome stuff.
The MA40s are doing 4 days with the cuts as well.
Yep.
Nice. All right. Look out. Now, I've got a couple more eruption questions. The first one, we saw that the player cards are coming back, which is, as Michelle knows, that's one of my favourite things about the eruption.
Can we grab a scoop?
Yeah. Is there who's on the cards? Is there any new faces? Paddy Robson.
How much are you going to drop on these cards this year, Paddy?
Shut up.
Yeah. Well, there will be another auction on the Friday night. On the Friday night, we're auctioning off for a set of the cards.
Yep, lovely.
So, they're the full pack. I'll announce one individual on the card.
Who's the Charizard? Tell us the Charizard.
Well, because what we typically try and do is we try to pick people who are returning players to the eruption. So if it's your first eruption, you're probably not going to see yourself on a card, but if it's the second and third, then we start definitely trying to reward, a way of saying thank you for coming back to all the eruptions.
Great idea.
Nice.
But what we did this year is myself and a couple of the other club members conspired behind Michelle's back and did a TD card for Australian Disc Golf Tournament Director of the Year for 2024.
There's your Charizard right there. I reckon.
Yeah.
Rare foil.
There it is. So we kept that from her. So when she opened the pack up, she was a little bit, a bit surprised.
Hey.
As long as she's happy with the photo, mate, because I know they could go very
actually,
wrong.
they could blow
No,
up.
she's never happy with any photos.
That's a great idea, though.
All right.
Any other questions, Paddy?
Have to get one of them signed, I think. And the other one was the sacrifice to the gods. It's obviously that's a big part of the tourney too. So yeah, how's that looking? It's still going ahead. How do people get to be the sacrificial? How do they get up there?
Yeah, well, we're still going to do like the leading score for male and female leading scorers after the Sunday, and then also you can purchase it in the auction.
Mm-hmm.
There's the Friday night lights closest to basket pin. Whoever wins that Friday night closest to basket gets a chance to go there for a throw as well. Nice. And we'll be doing a raffle. We'll be doing a raffle, and there'll be a raffle winner will get the chance to throw as well.
Yeah, nice.
Awesome stuff.
The one thing we're changing this year, lads, is we're bringing people back down into the bottom to spectate.
Okay.
To try and bring back, increase the atmosphere that we used to have down there in the bottom.
Yeah. And also more eyes on, to find the discs.
Yeah, dude, I just remember when I was sitting there and Joe Quinn almost just tombstoned into the crowd. We had no idea it was coming in, and then just a missile. Yeah. It was like 10 metres away from us. Crazy.
Yeah.
No, we're going to have a little designated spectator area.
Yeah, so good boy.
Safe. Wise.
And everyone's going to be within that. But, it should really be the atmosphere with the crowd down the bottom that makes a huge difference, and just another little extra for that social side of things.
Yeah, sounds great.
The other thing we're looking to implement for this year is capping the speed on the disc thrown from the tower as well.
Yeah, cool.
So
cap at 15?
Yeah.
No, that's right, mate. No, I was looking at capping it to a 5-speed disc.
Okay. Sounds like a good play. I just realised you never gave us a tip after the news of Aussie D being pulled out. Who you like for MPO, right?
Well, it's a bit hard to go past David Perry.
And if I made you go past him, who would you pick? Would you pick, say, a Blake, or would you pick I reckon, Paddy, you're a good shout for this, mate. You were playing good before you thankfully DNF'd last time. Get over to Aussie teams.
Yeah. Oh, who knows? I might.
Yeah.
No, I'm missing the cut, mate. My wife's already, jinxed me. Now, who do you reckon, bro?
No, I'd love to see. I think he's going to take some beating. I'd love to see Dylan Feldman have a crack at tournament as well.
Yeah.
But when you've got the likes of, as well as Blake and Lukey Bain, and, you could, anyone could, there's several players that could pop off and take it down. So, yeah. But I think it's going to be, everyone to beat, try and take it away from David Perry, I reckon.
Yeah, DP, good shout. Now, just before we let you go, Rye.
Yeah, we've got. I noticed that Launch released a bit of an announcement that you've got a Colac tournament coming up.
That's right. Right. Yes, sneaking in a little tournament to like the last A to G Tour event before the tour concludes over in Perth, the Nationals. So I've stumbled across a good little spot in Colac, and Colac's only what is it, boys? Not very far from.
I used to work in Colac. It's a solid hour before the highway upgrade. You probably get there in like 50 minutes now from Geelong.
From Geelong, yeah.
Yeah, so it's in a good, really good accessible spot, and some beautiful parklands through there, and pretty creek that flows from connects to Lake Colac. So
beautiful part of the world, Colac.
Yeah.
There's a beautiful bakery there, Thwaites Bakery, Paddy. Fantastic pie.
I was there today. Actually.
There you go,
Tim.
Get on them, right?
It wasn't very beautiful today. It was a bit wet, but I know the area that you're talking about, Ryan. I think that'd be a bit of fun down there.
Yeah, we think there's a lot of potential, and the council's been really supportive and optimistic about disc golf in the area.
Yeah, nice one.
Awesome stuff. Well,
and just the last thing as well, we announced last episode that there's a new course in Mount Gambier, and we're putting up a little bit of a prize for this week for those that play the course, and the best round there is going to get a disc that I've pulled out from my little collection. But right, tell us how many, can you confirm how many baskets are actually in the ground, and what's the course like, the new course?
Yeah, so it's a 9-basket course, dual tee. There's no we've only got stakes. There's no signs up at this point, but there's a map that's been circulated around some, and I know some were probably keen to try and get something out and set up a new disc prior to that.
That would be helpful for our competition, right?
Yeah, that would be. So
no pressure. There's nothing else happening this week.
No, well, I'm promising right now, it ain't me going to be doing it.
Oh, that's all right. Well, we'll take word of mouth.
That's it. No, it is. I'm sure that we'll be able to get something out in circulation. Like there's a mud map doing the round. So
yeah. Oh, well, it sounds good. 9 hole. Yeah, sounds like a bit of fun. But I'm putting up a nice Latitude Timber Hucklab stamped Cenas.
I looked at it, and as far as Latitude discs go, Paddy, that's pretty good.
Oh, there you go. Tidy. It's got the Tim approval. That says a lot. So there you are.
Well, we really appreciate your time coming on the pod, Rye. I know it's a super busy week leading into, let's be honest, the biggest tournament of the year, including champs. This one's the big one. I'm absolutely wrapped to get there next week. Paddy is too, and we'll hopefully have a blast.
Looking forward to seeing you boys.
All right.
Thanks,
cheers, right. Oh, what a legend. And nice that they've immortalised Michelle in the Eruption card.
That's awesome stuff. And we forgot to ask him, Paddy, I heard a rumour that there was a arsonist going around setting spot fires alight in the park that almost tried to burn the course down. Can you imagine?
That's the last thing the crater needs. It's already had enough fire.
That's it. Apparently he got arrested, but we had the fire. We had Mini Tornado go through the course last year.
Didn't he?
Why are they just trying to ruin the best disc golf course in the country, mate?
Didn't he just say that Finney and Bainey were there early? It wasn't them just having a cheeky dart, was it?
Oh, look, I heard they were arrested, so
probably not.
Not those
probably
two.
Not. Unreal. All right, Tim. Well, you got some jabs in about hole 9,
mate.
But look, I know that there's quite a few short holes, so I'm glad to see that they're trying something. But I might be thinking something else when I sail past into OB. But
all right, so
that's okay.
Over under, what's our average going to be for that hole? Par 3, we play it 3, maybe 4 times.
I reckon I'm going to birdie it once, and then I'm definitely going to bogey it.
Yeah. I reckon birdie once, bogey twice is kind of the average there.
Yeah. Are you going to lay up?
Oh, no way.
Nah? Yeah.
I'm literally ace running that hole.
Yeah.
Okay. Take what you get when
see what the wind's doing too, actually, because I've had some disc gets caught and kind of sail past on that. Yeah.
The one thing I'm happy about is the OB inside the circle looks like that it's going to hurt the backhand straight out at play, which is good.
Yeah.
Because you want to see a forehand on that hole, I feel.
Yeah. Do you?
I do.
Do you?
I do.
It's a very forehand friendly course.
If you've got a distance forehand, yes. Anyway, let's move on. We want to do another little bit of fun eruption play. We haven't done our dollar bets for a while, Paddy. So,
well, yeah, I tried to let it go because you are way out in front, Tim.
Yes, please.
I think it's a good event to do it for. So why not? We asked Rye about some tips, and some of those names are in here. But
we had Dill versus Aussie, which we're going to. We're going to replace that with someone else.
Cancel that one. But look, straight off, we went to the FPO with Huss versus Michaela.
Yeah, Michaela Kerr. Yeah. Oh, do I get to pick?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, I'll give it to you.
Huss is the favourite there, but Michaela played it last year.
Isn't Michaela high as a flight?
She's high as a flight. I am deeply biased.
Yeah.
I'm going to take Michaela Kerr.
Okay. All right. Well, Huss is aces, mate, so I'll get on that.
I haven't seen Huss for a while. Hopefully she hasn't been practicing because I'd like to win that tip.
That'll be a good one, actually. And then next, I'll pose this one to you as well. I scrolled down to the MP40, and there's one rating point between them at the top. Ryan Johnson on a 967 against Chris Finn 966.
Oh, that is tight. I just chose first. You can choose this one. That's hard.
And Finney's already there.
Finney at one point was pushing 1,000. Like he's...
Yeah. East versus West. You know what?
Risley, like young up and comer though, just getting better and better in the MP40 div, which you shouldn't be doing, mate. You too.
I'm gonna take a dip at Finney.
Okay, you're going with Finney.
Yeah,
I'll take RJ. No,
I mean they're both aces, so it's a win-win. But yeah, you happy with Ryan?
I'm happy with Ryan. Yeah.
All right.
So the next one we had was Dylan versus Aussie D. So that's a bit of a shame. I was really happy with that tip.
What about a Dill versus Bainey?
Dill versus Bainey?
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll let you take a pick.
oh, that's hard to choose.
I'll let you take it.
I feel like I've seen Dylan play so good
Yeah.
at Mount Gambier. Like
Yeah.
I've seen him play 10-20 Dill. He could win the thing. He could also miss the cut.
Yeah.
I like that. I like to roll the dice though, Paddy.
Yeah,
I'm jumping on the Dill roller coaster.
You going Dill?
Let's go
All
Dill.
right. I'll take Bainey happily.
gave you
If
like
he's
a-
already there training,
Jesus.
practicing.
Oh no, it's forehand friendly. Oh no, look, I've already said Dill. I just want to go Dill.
Nah, that's a tough choice.
You're my boy, Dill.
That is a tough choice.
It's not. Bainey's a clear choice. Dill hasn't played competitively for yonks.
I'll tell you what, if Dill comes out and wins, then it's just going to throw all my thoughts into like preparation and training out the window.
He might do it.
He might do
The
it.
guy's a freak.
Yeah.
All right, I picked this one.
All right. Yes. You pick myself
Hang on, I've got you versus
up against Chili. Me
Paddy
versus
versus Chili. And
I can't pick.
I probably shouldn't give you the choice, hey?
Yeah.
I'm taking Paddy. You can have Chili.
All right. I'll take Chili.
Mate, you were cooking last Eruption and then thankfully had to leave because I think that got me into the cash. So very much appreciated.
Yeah, I just didn't make the league card in that third round. I thought, no, I'm going home.
Done.
All right, now, because you picked that, I had a look at the next one. So I was like, well, I've got to pick you, Tim.
Okay. Who you put me up against?
Tim versus Big D Frost.
Versus Frosty.
Frosty,
You put me
mate.
up against Frosty. I know.
It's forehand friendly, and
Somehow our ratings are close. but
Frosty's got no forehand, so I like this one.
You reckon?
Yeah,
I've got no forehand these
and
days,
there's
mate.
one rating point between you. So
Mate, I thought you were going to put me up against like Budgie or maybe even Reese Wiz would be fair, I think. I was going to say Nathan Parrish, but Nathan Parrish is going to whoop my backside like he did last time. in Eruption.
man, I saw some video of him whipping out 150-meter backhands now. Look out.
Yeah. The dude practices. What a
Yeah.
joke. We're talking about practice. Well, I don't get to pick.
Yeah, all right.
I would pick myself for the record, by the way. I don't care if I think Frosty's going to beat me.
Nah.
I would still pick myself.
I'm taking you, mate.
You're taking me?
Yeah,
All right.
you can have Dan.
We haven't got each other. That's funny.
Yeah.
We can't lose. And
All right.
the last one,
The last one.
genuine raffle, we've got Penn Lou versus Tom Bruce Lee in MA1.
I do like this one.
This one's tough. Like normally it's just Tom Lee versus Tim Davis. It feels wrong to break up that matchup. But we have to because
They're
Tom
both-
Lee and Penn Lou are very tightly rated.
I mean,
And
they're sitting pretty healthy, like rating wise. Above, they're 20 points above the rest of the joint. Mm-hmm. Who gets to take a pick here?
That's a good question. Who's chosen the most so far? I don't know who I think. No, actually, I think I do know who I would pick.
Yeah.
My boy Bruce.
Oh, really?
I mean, he just knows the course better. Penn is fantastic.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, I know he's getting better at how far he throws as well too.
All right.
But
Well, I
Penn,
was-
in my experience with Penn,
Yeah.
he's like a local course bandit and the shorter course bandit.
Okay.
Trickier one like Thingo. I'd like the experience of Tom Lee.
I was going to stick with Vic, so I'll take Penn.
You can have Penn.
You can have Bruce. I like that one, actually. That's going to be a good matchup. All right, so what do we got? We got $6 on the line.
Yep. So
And all the more bragging rights.
there
as
we
well.
go.
All
We might be even after that. So maybe we should chuck a tiebreaker in. Can we chuck in?
True.
Let's chuck in another MA1 because I feel like that's going to have some good matchups. Let's go with.
What do you... Oh, there's Sam and Fraser at the same rating.
Sam and Fraser.
Both two...
I don't know who Fraser
SA
is.
boys.
So let's go with... Oh, no, I think I met Fraser. Let's go with further down the list. Can we chuck one Al in there? What about
Always.
Alan Brunsting versus Kaylin Haramis?
Oh.
932 versus 928.
Only if I'm allowed to choose who I want. Because I want Kalen all day, baby.
You want Kaylin? All right, let's do that. I'll take Al.
Yeah?
I'll take Al.
All right.
How's Al's?
That's the tie break.
Yeah.
Kalen versus Al.
I might have thrown away $6 here. That's all right.
All right, I like it.
And Paddy, I think that about does us for the episode.
Well,
right?
I've just prepped one last thing, and it's the first time we brought it back for a while, and I'm going to kick it off.
What am I seeing on the run sheet here?
The Gordon Ramsay review. All right, Timmy. Now, I had a little bit of time lately. I've jumped on the lathe, and I'm going to show you the first one. So this is just a little key ring that I've made.
A key ring.
All right, it's
you
a key ring.
expect me to review a key ring on the podcast?
I do. It's going to be pretty tricky, but basically I made...
It's a little disc golf basket key ring.
Yeah.
Look at that.
It's just, I turned it out of wood.
Okay.
All right, so give me honest feedback.
Mate, this is a tidy looking little trinket.
You like it?
I don't think I can call this trash, mate. There's no PVC to be seen. There's the wood, maybe the wood could be a better quality wood. This feels like balsa wood. It's very, very light.
It's a Tassie hardwood.
Hardwood. This is hardwood.
It's hardwood. It's just, it's the size of your thumb. That's why it's light, mate.
I mean, I wouldn't mind a bit of sort of rich mahogany more than the Tassie light wood or whatever you just called it. And maybe a darker varnish. But other than that, mate, I want one. Look, this is awesome. You could actually, this could be an earring.
All right.
This could be a little wooden disc golf basket earring.
Well, funny you say, because following up, Timmy, I have...
You've got 2 earrings. No way. I'm going to go get my ears pierced, Paddy. This is amazing. Who do we know that's got their ears pierced that plays disc golf in the MPO division?
I don't know if there's anyone in the MPO, but I didn't really have MPO in mind when I made him.
Nath Parrish will get his ears pierced for the pod.
He's got his nipple pierced, doesn't he?
That's amazing. You have too much time on your hands if you're just... What do you call turning... It's turning wood?
Turning wood, yeah.
Turning wood.
Yeah.
Turning wood into disc golf trinkets. That's amazing. Very well played, mate. That gets a 10 out of 10.
A 10 out of 10? All right. Oh, I'm glad I brought it back.
It's the first time Gordo Ramsay Review's actually been largely positive. And maybe we should bring back that segment.
I mean, if anyone wants a custom-made disc golf basket earring, I'm your guy. There you go.
Very good stuff.
Thank you for not slamming me, Tim. I was very nervous.
Well played. Get a real job, though. Jesus Christ.
All right. Well, I think that brings us to the end of another episode of The Tee Off. Please make sure you follow us on Facebook and Instagram and send in any questions or topics you would like us to discuss. Big thanks to Ryan Nicholson for jumping on and give us a little bit of a taste of this week ahead. Very, very excited for Eruption Week. We're going to have fun. We'll jump on those socials. If you're out there, please come and say g'day to us. Until next time, we hope you get out and play some disc golf with your mates.
So that's the end of the episode. Thanks for listening. I don't know why you're still here. We have to go see our families. Seriously, just go play disc golf.